So, the 2016 Telstra Tasmanian Micro Business Award winner is Mode Electrical.
Tasmania is a beautiful place. I think we can all agree. But interestingly, we live here, we have clean renewable energy here in Tasmania. But a few months ago we had the biggest power crisis Tasmania's ever had. How does that work? How do we have to spend $40 million to keep the lights on in Tasmania? How does that happen? And then when we sort it all out, we still import dirty coal energy from the mainland. That's an issue that we have in Tasmania. It seems big, but the issue of energy is not just here in Tasmania. The issue of energy is global. Thousands die every day because they don't have access to reliable energy. Hospitals around the world try to operate without reliable energy. Some have backup generators, but when civil war is in your country, you cannot get diesel in. You run out of diesel, you run out of power. People die. These are real problems. Mode Electrical is a small, tiny company, really. I started my business 10 years ago. As an electrician, I put on my first apprentice, my baby brother. And away we went. I had two rules when I started my business. First rule was, I'm not going to work on weekends. You know why? I have a beautiful wife and I have 3 beautiful kids. I want them to grow up to say, not to say my dad was successful, but I never knew him. To grow up and say, I love my dad and I know my dad. That was rule number 1. The other one was I'm always going to do what I'm passionate about. As soon as I'm not passionate about what I do, I'm going to do something else. They were the 2 rules. That was just over 10 years ago. And I guess my passion has grown. Renewable energy is a big passion of mine, both on and off the grid. Whether it's a grid-connected system on your house or whether you live off the grid, fully autonomous, sustainable living. There is something so special about being off the grid, and many of our clients get to experience that, and we get to experience that with them. There's also energy storage, another exciting and emerging industry where people are bolting batteries on their walls to stop exporting power, to stop giving their beautiful, clean, renewable power away, but storing it, keeping it for themselves. It's an exciting industry. We're involved with sophisticated off-grid power stations for remote locations. A couple of projects in South Sudan, which I'll share in a minute. This is exciting. This is what excites me, to use state-of-the-art technology, to use it here, but more importantly, to be able to apply it in the most remotest places in the world where we can control and monitor those systems from here. That's what excites me. We at Mode Electrical pride ourselves on quality. Quality with no compromise. Honesty and customer service, which unfortunately is lacking a lot, especially in our industry. So many people are disillusioned by the solar industry, I think. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of false information, and a lot of people, to be honest, get ripped off. And we want to change that. We want to be reliable. We want to provide good and clear information. Our clients are our best advertising, so customer service is top on our list. We believe we're market leaders, and we believe our website proves that. As I mentioned, my passion is not my business. My passion is what our business can do. Without my business, without our clients, without all the people that support us, we wouldn't be able to pull off a $100,000 project in a remote place in Australia. This is what it can do. Do you know that 1 in 5 children die before the age of 5 in South Sudan? They don't even make it to 5. We had the privilege to be involved in a project a few years back. A doctor and I had a crazy idea to build a fully autonomous power station and ship it to the other end of the world in one of the hardest places in the world. in the middle of South Sudan. It was a crazy idea. 2 years later, the container landed on site. Tasmanians, you people here, our local community, we raised $120,000 in cash to fund the project. That project, when it was installed, the hospital was delivering 14 babies a month. Within 2 years, the hospital is delivering 150 babies a month because of reliable energy. That hospital has the first blood bank in South Sudan. To have a blood bank, you need to keep blood cold. To keep blood cold, you need a fridge. And the fridge needs to be running 24 hours, 7 days a week. And they have the first blood bank in South Sudan. I guess we need to dream big. And our clients and our supporters believed in us. That was the first project. Just earlier this year, my brother and I had the privilege to travel to another place in South Sudan. $350,000 was raised for a project for another hospital over there. We believe our clients are part of the solution. We're all part of the solution. Whether it's here, being sustainable, doing the right thing by the environment, or whether it's being involved in aid in any crazy place in the world. Let me just share one story with you which I think will paint the picture. Imagine this, civil war. It's the rainy season in Africa. The roads are impassable with a vehicle. Mum's pregnant. She feels the baby coming on, but she feels something's wrong. Her last 3 babies died in childbirth due to complications. She doesn't want her 4th baby to die. She's heard that there's a hospital where you go to this hospital and you actually come out alive. She's heard about this hospital. She travels all through the day and all through the night to get to this hospital. She sees a light in the distance. She doesn't even know what a light is because she doesn't have power on, but this hospital does. She shows up at the hospital. She gets put in, has an emergency operation. The baby's taken out. There's complications. The baby needs oxygen. There's an oxygen concentrator there plugged into a power point. She needs blood because she's bleeding badly. There's a blood bank there. Mother and baby go home in 3 weeks' time. If that hospital wasn't there, or there was no reliable power, unfortunately, mum and baby would have died. The world's bigger than me, and thankfully it is. It's a big world out there. The renewable energy industry is growing at a huge rate, whether it's here in Tassie or whether it's globally. This industry is exciting, and it's exciting to be part of, and it's something I'm extremely passionate about. Like I said before, my business is not my passion. It's what we can achieve that's my passion. My family is my passion, because without family, I'm useless, to be honest. It's incredibly humbling, actually, to accept this award and to be able to present on this platform. And I thank you all, and I thank the Tasmanian Business Awards. Thank you.